Our movement was taking a drink of water from a cup. In this video, we will explain the kinematic components of this movement. First, we will discuss center of gravity, line of gravity, and base of support. In order for there to be balance and stability, there must be an appropriate relationship between the center of gravity and the base of support. This means that line of gravity must be within the base of support. In humans, the center of gravity is at S1, S2, which is the sacrum of the vertebral column. When sitting to take a drink from a cup, the buttocks, back of thighs, and feet serve as a base of support.
Next, we will discuss lever systems. In the case of taking a drink from a cup, the elbow joint serves as a Class 3 lever. This is due to the nature of where the fulcrum, force, and load fall. The fulcrum would be in the elbow joint itself. The force would be in the biceps brachii muscle, pulling the forearm upward into flexion, and the resistance would be the weight of the cup. This movement is hard to understand unless you look at the force as inserting below the fulcrum, as the biceps brachii do, into the radial tuberosity. This could not be a Class 1 or 2 lever, solely because of the order, which is fulcrum, force, resistance. In order to be a Class 1 lever, it would have required the fulcrum to be in the middle of the force and the resistance. And to be a Class 2 lever, it would have been force, resistance, fulcrum.
Moving forward, we will discuss Newton's laws in relation to our movement. Newton's third law says that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. In the case of taking a drink from a cup, this can be looked at by saying that the cup is exerting a force on our arm, just as we are exerting a force on the cup to raise it to our mouth.
Lastly, we will explain elbow flexion. The prime mover of elbow flexion is the biceps brachii muscle. The antagonist for elbow flexion is the triceps brachii. Synergist muscles of the movement would be the brachioradialis and brachialis. The line of pull for the prime mover, the biceps brachii, and synergist muscles, brachioradialis and brachialis, is the anterior-posterior axis of rotation. Should the biceps brachii be injured, the brachioradialis and brachialis would take over and movement would be slightly more radial.